in Brussels. And as of course we're on top of the investigation, let's not let the victims be lost in all of this. The victims, the survivors, and the families who are still looking for questions. Among one of them is a young woman in Georgia. She is Emily Eisenman. She says her boyfriend Bart, and we'll show you the photo of the two of them. Here they are. Bart was apparently headed to the airport in Brussels on his way to come to the States to come visit Emily in Georgia, and he was taking the train to the airport when Emily last heard from him. She says he never arrived, and neither she nor Bart's family have heard from him since those attacks yesterday morning. So Emily is joining me live from Atlanta, and Emily, thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
Hi. Thank you.
So tell me, when exactly was the last time you talked to him, and what was that conversation?
I talked to him on the phone before he was going to get on his train to go to Brussels, which was a 2-hour train ride. And, you know, he promised me he would tell me once he got to the airport safely. And he did send me a message saying, I'm on the train, and you know, just excited to see me, and that was the last I heard of him. I was hoping to hear from him once he arrived from the at the airport and to receive a boarding pass, but neither of those I received, and his family as well.
Let's back up for a second. Just so he lives in Bruges. This is, as you pointed out, about a 2-hour train ride from Brussels. He's in university there. He's in school, and so he was coming to visit you. You have, of course, been in touch with his family because you're sort of thinking, well, where is he and why haven't I heard from him? And I imagine his family is as well. What has his family done? Have they been in touch with hospitals at all, or in touch with government officials?
Yes, they filed a missing persons report this morning. Police came to their house and got a DNA testing. They have been going to many hospitals. The military hospital in Brussels, they've been at today, and they've just been waiting by to hear the first news. And to this point, we have heard nothing from him. He's on no list of any kind.
Emily, how'd you meet him?
My brothers and I work together. We we promote health and wellness over the media, and like through YouTube and Facebook, and we hold retreats. And so we had a retreat in Georgia, and Bart heard about us. You know, he followed us on YouTube and wanted to come to a retreat. So he came to the U.S. for the first time to attend this retreat. And we met there, and this was about 5 months ago.
About 5 months ago. So he's, as I pointed out, in university in Belgium. Here, you're in Athens, in North Georgia. You've been back and forth. This is your boyfriend. You haven't heard from. How old are you, Emily, if I may ask?
I'm 21.
21. And so what is it like? Are you? I'm trying to put myself in your shoes. I'd be sitting by the phone, trying not to go mad. How are you feeling through all of this?
These last 2 days have been something I never thought I would feel. It's been the worst days of my life. I guess I didn't know how much one person can love another until you just don't know where they're at. You just have no idea, and I'm just hoping for a sign of some sort that he's okay, and I believe in God, and I believe that God is with him, and that is what I hold on to. That is where my hope comes from.
My heart is with you, Emily, and I can't even pretend to understand what this is like for you. You know, let's remain optimistic. If he's okay, you know, and in that first phone call with him, what's the first thing you're going to tell him?
That God is our Savior, and that if we can make it through this, then there's nothing that can stand between us. And I just cannot wait to see his smile, and I'm just in hope that that time will come very shortly, and yeah.
Emily Eisenman, I am thinking only happy thoughts for you. Thank you so much for the time. Let's stay in touch. My best to you and, of course, Bart's family as well. Thank you.
Thank you.
We'll be right back.